All right, now we're back with the big three here for episode 5. Hands, take it away.
As you know, hands on the mic right here. We got Julio and Easy in the backgrounds.
Yo.
So,
First off, Easy, take us through this week's recap. And as we do this, fellas, we're going to talk about, something about each team. It could be players, it could be playoffs, it could be, just
Playoffs? You want to talk about playoffs?
could be records being broke and, whatever. So let's get into it.
alrighty. So the first game we had on tap was, of course, my Miami Dolphins taking on the Tennessee Titans, and it was not a good game. The Titans routed the Dolphins 34-3. The Titans clinched their second straight AFC South game. And by the way, Hands picked the Titans. Me and Julio picked the Dolphins.
I had a lot of faith in you guys. I did, but
they let me down.
when y'all showed up, it was like
Well,
they showed up to
Gaskin
play
didn't do
even more.
nothing. Johnson
And-
was the leading rusher. He
And
was horrible.
Tua, who was he throwing that ball to that one time when he threw it behind him?
They
He
just
was
didn't show up at all.
He was 18 for 38.
Like
The pick. Okay,
Like-
he looked horrible.
it looked like he tried to pump fake and then just threw the ball behind him. Like, got your ass.
Yeah, he's-
Jadeski was the only thing the dog looked good for the Dolphins. 4 receptions, 51 yards, and that wasn't even.
I mean, that's not even that good, yeah.
Tannehill only tossed the ball 18 times, but he did have 2 TDs. Foreman.
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 Yeah, that's something to talk about. Foreman, he showed up and he's like, "We're gonna make the
132
playoffs."
yards and a TD. And A.J. Brown showed up again for the second straight week. He did good last week. I mean, he didn't do great. He had 2 receptions for 41 yards, but he's still the leading receiver. So, I mean,
Hey,
I guess that's saying
who?
something.
Yeah.
Here's the question: where's my man Julio at?
Well, yeah, where's Julio Jones? Yeah.
I have no idea.
Like,
Been hurt all year.
this has been his worst year since he broke his foot, sophomore year, and for the Falcons.
By far.
So that was the first game of the season, or first
Hey,
game of the night. So,
but the Titans,
anything else?
they locked up first round or first place in the playoffs.
In their division.
Are they? But they're first in the playoffs too.
Yeah, right now they're first in
I
the
thought-
playoffs too.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. I thought the Chiefs were.
Yeah, right now they're number 1. So
Well, they're pretty strong. All right, easy.
let me see here. Game number 2, and I think the way my phone does this is because I had the Panthers and Dolphins picked as favorite teams. They always show up first.
You good?
Second game was, of course, the Panthers. Panthers looking like the Panthers of usual. Yeah, lost to the Saints, 18-10. Saints didn't look that great either, though. So, but of course, we all picked the Saints, so we all win that game. Darnold, he looked like crap. 17 for 26, 132 yards a pick. I mean, 17 for 26 ain't bad, but
There ain't much to come out of this game. I mean,
No.
neither team's in the playoffs really.
I think if you
Hold on
had
a second.
Hill, he
Hold on a
he had a great 17 for 28, 222, a TD, and he had 12 rushes for 45 yards. So, I mean, I figure he put up some fantasy points. I don't know because I don't technically have them. I don't keep up with them fantasy wise, but.
Fuck the Saints. I had to get it out.
Oh, wow! Now talking about playoff pictures. Of course, the Saints pretty much.
They're the
For the
only
eighth
ones on
spot.
the edge in NFC is the Saints.
Well, they're on the bubble. They're the 8th-seeded team, but I really don't see them not. I mean, I think they could probably lose and still get in.
Yeah,
That's the
and
bad part about it.
I don't know because the Eagles has got the 7th seed almost locked up,
Yeah, well, that's
Eagles
what I'm
got
saying.
that locked up.
They'll be 7th. Like I said,
which means the Saints won't make it. Thank God.
Yeah, Eagles
says
got that
that
locked up.
the 49ers they'll make it. So
Yeah.
Well, they'll make it if the Eagles lose.
it's gonna be interesting. But see how that turns out. Like I said, a win for everybody on that one. So that helped us all out there.
There we go.
There we go.
All right, third game up was, of course, the Falcons taking on the Bills.
You know what?
Oof.
I got a lot to say about that crap.
Julio picked the Falcons. Of course, the Bills did win 29-15. Josh Allen didn't look great. He threw 3 picks in this game.
He did.
State that right. He threw 3 picks on 3 straight drives.
He
Well,
did.
He still threw 3 picks. That's just horrible.
Yeah, but he threw 3
Pitt showed up
picks.
for you guys again. He only had 2 receptions, but 69 yards. I mean,
Yeah, but he's a 1,000-yard receiver now.
yep.
Tight end. I mean, my bad. Tight end.
Kyle Pitts, yeah.
Stephon Diggs was the leading receiver for the Buffalo Bills. Singletary had 110 yards and 2 scores for Buffalo.
Hey, Singletary's looking mean.
I had him starting on just one team and on the bench on another team. I'm like, dang, I should have started him on the other team.
Yeah, he's a good pickup right now.
And we'll see what this did. Unfortunately, just like for the Dolphins, it pretty much eliminated the.
Yeah, the Falcons were out of the playoff push.
Yeah.
But one thing I don't agree is, did y'all see like the touchdown run by Matt Ryan that got called back?
Nah, I didn't see that one.
No, I didn't watch the game.
Okay, his knee hit the ground at like the half-yard line, but nobody touched him. Like he just dove forward like he always does, and his knee hit the ground before he crossed the plate, but the ball crossed the plate before anybody touched him, and they called it back.
Yeah, I mean that's just bad ref in there.
Yeah, and then Matt Ryan got his first taunting penalty. That was funny. I just wish I knew what he said to him. That's all I want to know.
I've always wanted to know what they say when stuff like that goes down.
Well, back in the day, they used to go in a press conference and just say what they said. Nowadays, everything's got to be all professional.
Hey, but something the Falcons do have to celebrate this season is they got the first tight end to have over 1,000 yards as a rookie.
Yeah, he even beat Julio Jones's rookie receiving record.
Besides Mike Ditka.
He's close. He's close to Mike Dicka's record. He's really close to it, but he ain't got it yet.
Oh, I know we done went past. Go ahead. I know we done went past that. But speaking of records and stuff, but that Waddell was close to breaking Anquan Bolden's, I think it's reception record.
Jalen Waddle.
Yeah, but he only got 3 receptions. He needed 6 to break it.
Yeah,
he only got 3.
There's a whole other game. It
was rookie receptions. It was 101 by Anquan Bolden in 2003. So he only needed 6 to
Anquan Bolden was a monster.
Yeah, I was a big Anquan Bolden fan.
I was a big Cardinals receiving fan back in the day.
Yeah.
I mean, Fitzgerald and Bolden, shit, and Kurt Warner throwing the ball. I'll take it.
Shoot.
Shit. Hey, remember Casey? Remember Hans? She suck a ham.
He's so good.
All right, easy. What's the next one?
Next up was the Giants taking on the Bears.
Julio
picked the Giants. Right. Julio got it wrong. He picked the Giants. He was smoking something. It's all right. It is what it is.
Yeah. Bears all day on that one.
Bears come out. They set the season sack record in this game, by the way.
Yeah, Robert Quinn, right?
Yeah,
Robert Quinn. Did he play for the Miami too?
No, he played for the Rams.
Yeah.
Oh, he was a beast for the Rams too. Like I've always liked Robert Quinn. I just thought he played for the Dolphins.
Yep, single season. So he
what was the record, if you don't mind me asking?
18 was the 17th was the it was like 17 and a half, I think.
Well, a single season record for sacks?
Yeah.
No. It's like 21 or something.
Yeah, Michael Strahan said it with 21 and a half because J.J. Watt is 1 sack away from getting it for 22.
I think he set the Bears sack.
Yeah, he set the Bears sack record.
Oh,
yeah.
18. Yeah, my
bad. My mistake. I said J.J. Yes. I meant to say T.J. Watt.
Yeah, no, he set the Bears that was set by some Richard Dent.
I thought Khalil Mack or Urlacher would have had it.
Hell no! If Richard Dent was a beast back in the day. He was. Look up 85 Bears and all that.
Hey, how about Shaquan Barkley for this? He finally showed up and had 100 yards of carry in this game, and they still won.
Who's that?
Shaquan Barkley.
Oh wow!
Remember he was that?
21 carries, 100 yards.
He was that guy.
Who's that?
He was that guy that had 2,000 yards from scrimmage his rookie season and just disappeared.
Who?
What about your boy Mooney this game? He had 7 receptions, 69 yards, a TD.
Darnell
Mooney.
Darnell Mooney.
Hey, I mean, he's a good waiver wire pickup. I think he's a good flex. You can't count him out, but you can count him in sometimes. So
you're pretty good at calling out waiver wires, Hans. I'll give you that because I've made a couple pickups on the waiver wires, and we'll talk about this guy when we get to the team.
Go ahead, finish.
But he's been a great waiver wire pickup for me. But we'll talk about him when we get to that team.
Hey, him and a lot of people earlier in the season dropped him, David Montgomery, because he got hurt.
I kept him.
And if you went back and was lucky to find him in the waivers or whatnot, hey, he's balling out right now. So
I kept David Montgomery because he shut up and played like a man his first couple games.
yeah, I mean he's been nothing but good since he entered the league. So that's one thing about the Bears. They always seem to produce good running backs. You know what I mean?
Sweetness. R.I.P. Walter Payton. Even though
Yeah.
he didn't just die and all, but still, that was one of the greatest ever.
Walter Payton, you had Matt Forte, you got Jordan Howard, you got,
I wouldn't say Jordan Howard. He ain't been producing since he left Chicago.
well, since he left, but the first 3 years, Jordan Howard he pretty
for
much
sure.
broke all the records.
For sure.
Yeah.
All right, easy.
But anyways.
Next up was a dang good game. It's one that I got wrong. You two got right. It was the Chiefs taking on the Bengals. The Bengals pulled out 34-31. Jamar Chase.
Heck yeah.
How about this fella? 266 yards. He had more receiving yards than Mahomes had passing yards this game.
That's
you know
right.
what? I don't want to hear Jamar Chase's name. He's on my bench with 55 points.
That's
Him
your
and
fault.
Mahomes met at the middle of the field, and he told him, he said, "Keep going. We'll see you in the playoffs." And I think this is definitely going to be
That's right, yeah.
a matchup for the playoffs right here.
Yeah,
Could-
Burrows
yeah.
and Mahomes, that's nice.
Could be an AFC championship game right there.
I'm telling you, Burrow 30 for 39. He only threw 9 incompletions.
We're going to have to
For
see how
TD.
Burrows can play in the playoffs because we all know that's a whole nother level.
Yeah,
Mixon only had
that's
46 yards rushing. He still,
Mixon, but he still does his thing there. But you couldn't stop Jamar Chase. Like, I was so mad hearing about that game, and then Chetney kept watching the highlights of it, and all I kept hearing was Jamar Chase. I'm like, he's on my flipping bench.
Hey, let's not forget though. This is the first time, it might be ever, that the Bengals have had a 4,000-yard passer, a 1,000-yard rusher, and 2 1,000-yard receivers.
Who's the second 1,000-yard receiver, if you don't mind me asking?
He has been overshadowed for sure, but if we don't,
undershadowed?
well, whatever. But if we don't all remember T. Higgins.
Oh, yeah. Well, he's been quiet this year, but been good, but quiet.
Yep, he's got
He's
over
only
1,000
quiet.
yards. Yeah,
I'm proud of him.
and
That's
you want
what's
to know,
up.
Tyler Boyd, he's got like 800. So I mean, he could. I mean,
Well, Joe Burrows knows how to launch that ball. I mean, 60 touchdowns his last college season.
yeah,
That's pretty immaculate.
I watched this game too, and Jamar Chase was straight out ball.
He's setting so many rookie records right now for most receiving yards in a game, most receiving yards for rookie. And this is what we're talking about with the 16-17 game. Before, it was Justin Jefferson, 1,400 yards in 2020 as a rookie.
Yeah.
This year it's 1,429, but now he has an extra game to add on to those yards.
He's one of the best already.
He's definitely going to be a top wide receiver pick next year come draft time.
That's why the reason why I have Jamar Chase on that one team, I think I played you this week, Easy, and I lost to you because Jamar Chase was on my bench. But I made a trade with my buddy Showtime. He took Alvin Kamara, and I got Kyler Murray and Jamar Chase out of it.
Oh my God!
Yeah, you definitely got to steal on that
one. You can say I trade raped him.
hey, next year, let me know who he is because I might have to send him some trade requests next year.
Yeah.
His name is Jordan Clark.
Jordan. Okay, yeah. We got man, he hooked you up. He gave you that.
But still, I still lost to Easy this week.
Sheesh.
Yeah, but still, Jamar Chase is on my bench with a smooth 55 good points.
Golly, that's crazy.
Yeah, I know. Like he really dropped a 50 Big Mac.
That might be the most points all year. In fantasy.
That is the most points all year because Jonathan Taylor did have it with like 49.
Yeah, 40. Yeah, something like that.
It was either 47 or 49. I remember it was one of them, but yeah. Jonathan, that was his 4-touchdown, 200-yard game, wasn't it?
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Right.
All right, Easy. What's good?
Well, sticking on the Taylor thing, next game up, Raiders versus Colts. Hands picked the Raiders. We picked the Colts. Raiders pull it out 23-20.
Man, what a game!
Yeah, what a game if you watch this
Wait,
game.
what was the teams?
Raiders and the Colts.
Raiders. I
23-20.
thought you said the Ravens. Sorry.
No, Raiders.
Yeah,
Jonathan
Raiders.
Taylor did amass another 100 yards. He had 108 yards carrying one
He
TD.
did. He did.
Well,
Carson Wentz didn't look god awful, but Derek Carr outplayed him 24 for 31, 255, but he did throw 2 picks. Like I said, for me, I'm a guy that I would rather see my quarterback not throw picks and not really have we don't have to have 500 yards if you don't throw no damn picks.
That is
Don't make
true.
mistakes. Don't make mistakes.
It's
Hey,
called playing
what was
smart.
Josh Jacobs' stats too? What was his stats?
Didn't he have like 100-something yards?
He had 63 yards,
Oh.
16 carries, 63 yards, and a touchdown.
Touchdown. Right. See, and this, I don't know what happened to the Colts on this one. I mean, they're pretty healthy. They got everybody pretty much playing. But, I mean, Raiders, I don't know. They're, sometimes, like I said, they get down nitty-gritty, you know what I mean? And
Well, they definitely moved up there in the playoff spot. They're definitely looking good. This week will be,
well, yeah.
Renfro looked good too.
If they win, they're in for sure.
Yeah,
100%.
right.
So,
Because as it sits right now, the Chargers are actually 7th seed.
Yeah, it does.
And if the Raiders win, they're pretty much in because they play the Chargers this week. So
Ooh. Okay, that's going to be a hard decision.
yeah, that's a tough game right there.
all righty. Next up, this one right here. The Patriots pretty much romped the Jags. Wasn't even a ball game. Patriots clinch a playoff berth with this win. Mac Jones, 22 for 30, 3 TDs.
Wow. 50 to 10. Wow.
Yeah, some guy named Stevenson for the Patriots had 107 yards rushing.
Yeah.
So
I figured that'd be the other guy from
Damian Harris. He had 2 rushing touchdowns.
Wow, he's a beast.
Yeah.
Ain't that the guy from Alabama?
Yeah, and he's young. Yeah, I don't.
he had
I don't
nine
know.
carries, 35 yards, 2 TDs. Stevenson had 19 carries, 107 yards, 2 TDs. So they were on the ground roughing them up. So.
Well, Harris, man, when he runs heavy.
Yeah, he's a downhill
He
bruiser.
really does. Like, shit, I wouldn't want to tackle him.
Right, he's a bruiser.
We were all smart in that one. Like I said, we all picked the Pats, which I don't think anybody's picking the Jags to win any game.
No.
The only thing the Jags is picking in the first round is the number 1 overall pick.
First round pick, yeah.
All right, guys. Next
well,
up,
hey,
this
and-
right here's it. Oh, go ahead.
But hold on, Mac Jones did sound impressive though.
Hey,
3
they-
22 for
touchdowns.
30. I mean, he didn't look bad.
And they are in the
3
playoffs
touchdowns.
too, right?
Yeah, they're
3
in the playoffs.
touchdowns with a rookie quarterback, but a great coach though.
And in the playoffs, yeah.
What are they? 11-5,
No.
10-6.
They are 10-6, and right now they're 5th. Depending on what happened, they're 5th. And
Fifth seed.
they're 5th. So see who they got. I don't know who they got coming up exactly. So they got the Dolphins. So that's definitely a winnable game.
Oh man.
But they are playing at Miami, but it ain't gonna really matter much.
After last week, I don't know that. I don't know if that
but
matters.
It's the last week, so therefore a lot of starters might be sitting if they go into playoffs.
But New England's 5th. They might be fighting for an extra seed or something.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't know who they'd be playing if everything starts right now. I'm sure. Didn't go through all those scenarios in my head. All right, this next game is actually going to be one we can actually do some extra talking on for sure. It was the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the New York Jets.
Yeah.
28-24. If you watch this game, the Jets lost this one on their own. That was a horrible call on
They were up
4th down.
14. Yeah.
Well, they made that
It
horrible
was.
call on 4th down where they did the rush. Instead, it was supposed to be a handoff, and the coach said he screwed it up. And
The Jets played like the Falcons, man. They
And you
just gave up a
gave-
lead.
he gave
Yeah.
Tom Brady enough time, and he just charged down the field, and he put one in the end zone.
Okay,
I mean,
forget about the time. Let's talk about Antonio Brown.
All right. First off, let
First off, okay, I know
let
what
me-
you're about to get at.
First off, let me state some facts. All right, before we
All
get. All right. So the whole Antonio Brown thing. I think first off, he was saying something about his ankle was hurt, and
his
they
first toe.
they wanted him to come back in, and he was like, "Hey, I'm not good. I'm not ready." and they kept saying, "Hey, go in, go in, go in," and I don't know. Maybe he flipped, but also
I've heard. Okay, go for
to
my bad hands. My bad.
to put a second statement on that, there's been allegations that they were going to freeze him out.
Mm-hmm.
Like they did a lot of other players, like Victor Cruz, Le'Veon Bell, a lot of
Yep.
a
Yep.
lot of players.
One thing I have heard about. Now I know that Julio can't stand it, but I have heard from multiple people that are in on this thing that Tom Brady. That's one thing he's good at. If he knows you're getting close to it, he's not going to freeze you out. He's going to help you get there.
Right?
I mean,
Yeah,
the man,
yeah.
he, to me, that's one thing I like about Brady. He's like, you can cut my pay, let's give money to other people type
He's
guy.
going to do something to win.
Okay, I will agree. I will agree easy on that. He
He,
does
he
That's
take.
the thing that
He's
gets me. I
taking
like
pay
people
cuts.
do that. Yeah.
He's taking pay cuts his whole life.
he has, yeah, for the better of the good. Yeah, I mean,
So,
look
so
at
to that, to me, I don't think he would go out and really freeze them out. That'd have to be like
no,
No,
yeah,
that's a Bruce
he-
Arians call
he would
because
he would change plays to give them some hookups. He'd do that.
because
He'd be like, "Screw, we
I'm
gonna
a-
bench me."
I'm
and
gonna
so
let Hands finish his statement because he was about to say what the other thing, but easy, you made a great point.
right, and so that's his thing. They're trying to freeze him out or whatnot, and Bruce Arians, he came out immediately and was like, "Hey, he's not on the team." But I mean, you got to look at it. The NFL, they cheat so many players out of so much money each year. I mean, without us knowing,
Do you know the
it's
numbers behind
unreal.
it, Hands?
No, I don't.
I
But
do.
but
He needed 8 more catches
yeah, I was about to
to
say
get a $333,333 incentive. He needed one more touchdown for a
right,
$333,333 incentive, and then he needed 54 more yards for a
right.
$333,333 incentive.
So
So
it
they was
pretty much
trying to
equaled $1 million.
yeah, well, $1 less of a
Well, see,
million.
this is my
Right.
thing though. Why go and throw a tantrum like that walk off knowing you got one more game in the season though? Now you pretty much solidified you're not getting that money.
Well, see,
Now he pretty much solidified he won't have a job in the NFL again.
Well, now I could see a team picking him up. I could really see a team picking him up. There's
Well,
teams that are hard up for good. He's a good receiver still.
Yeah, Falcons.
He's got
they're hard up
attitude
for a
issues.
receiver.
He's got attitude issues, but as we've seen with Josh Gordon, people pick people up.
Hey,
They'll pick you up if you can play.
whoa. First off,
So-
Josh. Hey, I'm a big Josh Gordon fan. First off,
He
he
led
never had attitude problems.
No, he
right?
had
And he
substance
led
abuse
the league, and he had weed is not a substance. Sorry,
It is
I
when it's
mean-
illegal.
Okay, for one thing,
Okay,
that season
it's
he led
legal
the
in
league-
over half the states now.
Hey, if
For
you
one
want
thing-
to be serious, I mean, technically steroids isn't really an illegal substance, but you're not allowed to take it either.
But still, that league that year he led the league in receiving yards. He admitted to getting drunk and high before every game, so that's not a performance.
Well,
Yeah.
nobody said it's performance enhancing. It's just something they said you can't take.
But
Yeah,
still, I mean, if you can play that well when you're high and drunk, let that man do what he does.
I've heard people talk, just like Michael Phelps, man. Everybody said, hell, if you can swim and break all them fucking records high, because there's a lot of shit I can't do when I'm high. So if you can swim, break all them records when you're high,
right.
shit.
Yeah, how
Be-
bad is it, right?
Oh,
Shit.
who's your plug, man?
Shit, suck a hell.
Shit, suck a hell.
Getting back to the stats of this game real quick. Tom Brady, 34 for 50, 410 yards, 3 TDs. Rob
done?
Gronkowski, if you had him, 7 receptions, 115 yards.
Yeah,
Are we
he did
done
good.
talking about Easy's favorite quarterback?
He's not my favorite quarterback. I'm just saying.
Hey, they are in the playoffs though. Yeah, it's like
They
second seed
are.
or something, third
That
seed.
it's
They're
their
12 and
second.
4, so
Yeah, it's their second 12-plus win season since the
they're actually third, by the way. Their hands, you believe it, third, because the Packers are 13 and 3 at number 1, and the Rams, 12 and 4 at second. So they've actually got the.
Yeah, we got to talk about the Rams too when we get there.
We're gonna get to the Rams. Easy. Go with the next score because I'm about tired of talking about Gay Brady.
Yeah, let's.
favorite player?
Yeah.
I'll get you a Brady shirt for your birthday.
I'm gonna get you a Ryan. I'm gonna get you a Deontay Foreman jersey.
I'll wear it.
I won't wear the Tom Brady one though.
Oh, Eagles versus the Washington football team, 20-16. Everybody picked the Eagles on this one, which is a good thing. The Eagles did beat Washington, which helped them get a playoff berth here. Jalen Hurts, 17-26, 214. That was really
How many picks though?
upside. None. He didn't throw no touchdowns, no picks.
Oh wow, he didn't throw no picks.
Yeah,
That's
hey,
upside.
I can speak from a fantasy side point here. I had Jalen Hurts starting on the league we're in, and
Is that the one you played Chet in?
yeah, and he got me about fucking 12 points. Let me tell you. All right.
Hey, he had 44 yards rushing.
Hey, it didn't matter. He got me about 12 points. All right, it didn't matter.
And Chet destroyed him.
Yeah,
He didn't destroy me.
He was beating him by a lot. Actually, at one point he come back.
Yeah,
So,
I came back a lot actually.
Oh, he was down by 50 at one point. It was like 100 to 50. I was like, wow.
Hands still had players yet to play in
Chet's. I had Najee Harris last night, who
we're gonna talk about him in a minute.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, who's a big fan of that Godare guy? He had 6 receptions, 71 yards this game.
Ooh, he's starting on my fantasy team. Goddard.
He's the
Dallas Goddard is his name. Dallas Goddard.
Hey, hold up a sec. If you didn't know, he just went down with COVID like today. So
thank you for telling me that.
FYI.
To start him this week against me. All right.
Shut up. You already beat me easy.
Well, we play one more week, don't we? Or is that
yeah. ESPN, you play 2 weeks in the playoffs. 2 weeks every week. Not every week, but you know what I mean.
All right. Next up was the Rams taking on the Ravens. We all picked the Rams. The Ravens, of course, without their star quarterback yet again. But Huntley, I mean, he didn't look bad. 32.
This was a surprising game, yeah.
Yeah, well, the Rams stuck, or the Ravens stuck with the Rams. I mean, like I said, 20-19. That was
the Ravens pretty much led this game the entire way until like the fourth quarter. I mean,
Rams came back on this one.
To
me, I know the Rams. I know we just talked about them being the second seed. I don't believe they're that good. That's just my opinion. I don't believe.
No. Yeah, I agree. Easy.
I think they could be trounced in the first game they play in the. I think
agreed.
You think they can beat who easy?
Anybody. I think any team could come out and beat them in the first. Like if they get a bye, I think they could still lose their bye in the next round.
It's like Terry Bradshaw on Fox this past weekend. He said at this point in the season, we're on week 17 or whatever. He said,
well, technically it's like week 18 because they play 17 games now.
Right. He said at this point in the season, you shouldn't be having a quarterback making, young season mistakes. You know what I mean?
Stafford threw
especially a veteran.
Stafford threw 2 picks. He threw 3 picks last week. He's thrown, pick after pick after pick. I mean, he makes all these mistakes, and then, like Terry Bradshaw said, it shouldn't be happening.
You're right, especially for a veteran quarterback.
Yeah, but he's been here and he's done that, and
that's what I've said. We talked about this last week. I said the same thing. I'm not sold on Stafford. I've never been sold on Stafford. He's a decent quarterback, but to me, he's like a
Stafford then. Sorry, easy.
Yeah. Hey, I believe Calvin Johnson was the man. Best to me. Had he been on a better team, he would have went down as one of the best receivers ever to play.
Yeah. He will.
He had rings and whatnot.
Especially, I would put Calvin Johnson like top 7 all time.
Yeah.
See, for me, he's one of the top 3 for me.
Top 3? How are you going to take out Rice, Owens, and Moss?
I believe those had great. Had he had a great quarterback like they did, he would have put up those numbers.
You're right.
Number 1, Jerry Rice.
Number 2, Jerry Rice. Randy, and then 3. Terrell, and then 4, I ain't gonna lie, I put Julio in there.
And see, the one thing about Calvin Johnson, he stayed with the team the whole time. He didn't move teams. He didn't go somewhere. He could have went anywhere.
And
he stayed with the damn Lions and played for some reason.
And we'll talk about another player who stayed with the same team his whole career, who just retired.
All right, it's easy. What's the next score? Because we're getting off topic.
Yeah, nice.
Next one we got up was the Denver Broncos taking on the Chargers. Chargers whooped up on them 34-13. Man Hands picked the Chargers. Again, Julio was smoking on that good stuff. He picked the Broncos again.
Man.
Was definitely some good stuff because, man, I thought Denver was going to pull it out.
Man, you crazy.
I don't know what you're smoking, but Herbert, 22 for 31, 2 TDs. Eckler had 17 carries for 58.
Yeah, see, you know how everybody says don't bet against Tom Brady? I'm going to stop betting against Justin Sherbert.
Yo, it's the Sherbert Herbert, man.
And that's my favorite ice cream, Sherbert.
Man, you just said Sherbert. His name is Herbert.
But we call him Sherbert Herbert, so I'm
one
just
thing
saying
y'all
my
did-
favorite ice cream is Sherbert.
One
Herbert
thing y'all
Sherbert.
did miss on that last game was old Cup had 95 yards in the TD, so you really should.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, we didn't talk about Cooper Cup.
Man, hey, Cooper Cup though, he may MVP first wide receiver this year. It may happen.
It's definitely a possibility.
And he broke Torrey Holt's record too.
What record?
The receiving yards record that Torrey Holt had for the Rams.
Oh, there we go.
I didn't know they had to. I didn't read into it.
Hey, and
Just-
they're finally feeding Sonny Michelle. I mean,
Yeah, he had a pretty good
74
game.
yards that game. Yeah,
He had a pretty good game.
yeah,
For them to be a passing team, he had a good game.
yeah.
Okay,
And hey, I mean, we can't. I mean, Odell Beckham too. I mean, he's.
I started him luckily on one team because I don't like taking chances on him like that.
Hey, I do believe the whole Cleveland Brown situation, Baker Mayfield and all that. You know, when his dad came out and was like, "Yo, Baker Mayfield and all the coaches, you know, they're just disrespecting my son and whatnot."
Okay, you might be right about that, Hans.
No,
Because he's
yeah.
showing up. He's showing up.
I mean, in the 2 years he was at Cleveland, he had like 7 TDs.
Yeah, he is
In
7.
the 5 games
He's
he's
got
played
6.
for the Rams, he's got 6 now. I mean,
it's crazy.
Yeah. So, anyways.
But I'm not going to put him in one of the best wide receiver categories, though, like everybody else does.
No, but he is a good wide receiver.
He is
number 2
good. I'm not saying he's not, but he's playing under Cooper Cup.
He's a good number 2.
Cooper Cup's like, listen, you can have your TDs, but I'm getting my game too, punk.
Right. Yeah. That's why he still had 10 catches and over 100 yards and yada yada yada. Yeah.
You know, his standard stats.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. We get it.
All right, easy.
No, we're still back on the Chargers Broncos game, by the way.
Right. So yeah,
Eckler had 58 yards rushing. He also had 44 yards receiving.
he's still doing his thing.
I still thought I was talking about the Rams. Hell.
Hey, how about for the Chargers though? The receivers. You had
Where's
Williams
Keenan Allen?
Keenan Allen. He had a touchdown this game. So
He did
Mike
decent.
Williams also. I mean, you know, I haven't heard that name in a while. Yeah,
Who?
Mike Williams.
Mike Williams, he still plays. I really thought he played in like Ice Cube's basketball league.
He was supposed to be the next big thing.
He had 3 receptions, 63 yards, and a touchdown. Eckler had the 3 receptions, 54. Keenan Allen, 4 receptions, 44 yards, and a TD. So they spread the ball around. A lot of people got some love in this game. So,
Yeah.
Well, that's the Chargers football right there, showing love. If Austin Eckler will show up,
Herbert just likes to show everybody love.
Drew Luck didn't do bad. I guess the big thing for them, Noah Fant, if you know who he is.
Oh yeah.
he was starting on the team of mine.
He had 6 receptions, 92 yards, and a score. So that's pretty good from a tight end.
Hey, that is good. Yeah.
Not as good as 2 catches for 69 yards like Kyle Pitts, but we ain't talking about him right now.
Whatever.
All right, next one up, we got the Houston Texans took on the San Francisco 49ers. We all picked the 49ers. Smart move, 23-7. Trey Lance started for the San Francisco 49ers.
Yeah, I was shocked about that, but I
Hey, 16 for 23, 249, 2 DDs. He did have a pick.
He did me good.
But he's a rookie, though. He's expected to throw picks.
How about Elijah Mitchell? I've never really heard of this guy that much.
He's
a rookie for the 49ers.
Isn't he a rookie running back?
He is, yeah.
And I started him on a team.
And I've picked him up. I picked him up on all my teams this year, and he has been. He's one of the outbreak players.
Yeah,
but
yards,
he's had a couple injuries that's held him back, but he played really well. He played really well.
He could be up there with if he'd stayed healthy. He could be
if
up
he'd
there.
Stayed healthy, he's got 878 yards right now.
Yeah,
so if he'd stayed healthy.
Jeez, that's a quiet 800 yards.
He could be up there with Dalvin Cook. Yeah.
Definitely over 1,000. So that was a big one there.
He's definitely a quiet Najee Harris type deal, just not as big.
I was about to say because Najee Harris was we're gonna talk about him in a minute,
right?
But yeah, I get you. Elijah Mitchell, he stays healthy and stays strong.
Yeah, he could be like a.
He's gonna be a household name.
He could be a Jonathan Taylor. You know what I mean?
Yeah, big.
He could be, you know what I mean, with especially San Francisco because they're all run team,
I don't
So
know, man. Well, yeah, because they use their wide receivers as running backs now.
right, right. I mean, look at Debo Samuel. I mean, come on,
I mean,
dude's a beast.
he's a man. And
I,
plus, if they need to pass the ball, Debo's big enough to go out there and run routes.
yeah,
And
I
plus, they got
forget
Kittle
about him.
too.
I forget
And
about him.
Brandon Ayuk, he might show up to play a couple times.
Right, yeah.
But yeah, you got if they want to, they can stretch him out like Debo and George Kittle, like the Falcons do.
49ers,
Cordell and Kyle Pitts.
49ers, man, they're still a good team. You know, they got the defense kind of still there, and I mean, they got offensive players. I mean, for
Oh,
Like
days.
I said, they win this week. They can make the playoffs. This is gonna be good for the 49ers.
Well, they're probably like a 6th seed or 5th
They're
seed.
considered a 6th seed right now. Like I said, looking at the playoff picture, it shows 8 teams. So I don't know if I don't get that at all. Like I've been trying to look at these playoff pictures, and it only gives me 8 teams, and it says in the hunt is the Saints and the 49ers. So it's like they're in there because it don't show anybody that could possibly beat them out. So I don't know.
Well, I still think it's 7 teams this year. I think maybe the 8th is just like maybe I don't know. Potentials. You know what I mean?
Well, it shows me there's 7 teams in. There's one available, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But it's only showing me 6 teams. I don't know. Oh, is it only 7 teams?
In the playoffs, yes.
Yeah, in the playoffs, yeah.
Oh, there's not 8 anymore?
No.
It's never been 8. It's always been 6. But then
6. Well, how do you get the 7th one? How does that work?
they just did that like last year.
Well, and 2 because you got to remember it's 7 because the first round bye team is so it leaves it with 6. So you got 3 teams playing.
Okay, so right now, if the end of the day the 49ers will be in as the 6th seed, but if they lose, they could be out. Saints could overtake them, and they could. The Eagles got to win too.
I don't think the Saints will do it, but
if Eagles, 49ers, Saints, that's the last 3 in. So
yeah, it's gonna be 49ers.
49ers.
Well, no, it might be the Eagles though. We don't know yet.
Well, the Eagles are in there too, but 49ers.
Yeah, but the
they're in there.
Eagles are locked in at 7th, so it depends on how the Eagles, 49ers, and Saints play.
And hey, like we were talking about, like Easy said, I wouldn't be surprised if the 49ers played the Rams, and even if they started Trey Lance,
they would still beat them.
I think they would beat them. Yeah.
Yeah, because like I don't know, man. Because I'm with Easy on this one. Matt Stafford's getting kind of iffy nowadays.
Yeah, he's real iffy.
If he goes out and has one of those Stafford games like we've been sitting here the last couple of weeks, they're not going to make it.
You don't know if he's going to get you 3 touchdowns or 3 interceptions.
But with them 3 picks, he's still probably going to get 2 touchdowns.
Well, I mean, that's just the risk you're going to have to play, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. But don't start him on your fantasy team, though.
Hey.
Because them 3 picks are negative points. But all right, Easy.
What's next game, Easy?
Next up was 2 people that are in the playoffs. So it could be another matchup later on against each other. But it's the Arizona Cardinals took on the Dallas Cowboys.
I watched that game. I watched that whole game.
Kyler Murray went 26 for 38, 263, and 2 TDs. He was the highlight of that game pretty much.
No, Dak Prescott got player of the game, though.
Well, he had 226 yards, 3 passing touchdowns, and he also had 20. He was the leading rusher with 20 yards.
Yeah, leading freaking rusher with 20 yards, and they got.
Let me take a minute just to laugh.
Ezekiel Elliott had 9 rushes for 16 yards.
So
where's Tony Pollard at? Where's Ezekiel Elliott?
Hey, Pollard had 3 rushes for 9 yards. He was,
I watched the game because, like, the other half of my family, like my aunt's side and all that shit, they're all Cowboys fans. Even my sister's fiance, Cowboys fans. So we had to watch that game.
Man, and the receivers. Where's C.D. Lamb and Michael
For
Gallup?
one thing, if y'all
Amari
watched
Cooper.
that game, I watched it personally.
Pollard had 3 receptions, 49 yards. Lamb had 3 receptions, 51 yards. I mean,
Dalton Schultz, the tight end, was better.
There was a lot of pass interference that wasn't called in that game. And I'm not a Cowboys fan, but I was a defensive back, so therefore
you watched the game. So did you see the fumble at the end that cost the Cowboys this game? Arizona fumbled that ball. They didn't have any timeouts, so they couldn't challenge it. He fumbled that ball.
Well, that's just on
Everybody
Dallas's
said he
fault.
fumbled the ball. Arizona fumbled the ball. They couldn't review it.
They did, and they
Hey,
should have
And
reviewed
he
it.
did, yeah. And
Hey.
he did fumble. If you watched,
Anybody that plays football, even the running back that fumbled, Chase Edmonds, can tell you, yeah, I fumbled that shit.
yeah, he fumbled it. Yeah, it was by the damn hair. I mean, it was a fraction, but he fumbled that shit.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
that would have
because
been
he fell head first instead of knee first, so therefore when he
Yeah.
fell, the ball came out, and then his knee went down. Yeah, he
Right.
fumbled.
all right. So this next one right here, guys, was a
And whoa! I mean,
go
sorry,
ahead.
easy. But hey, you said both. But I mean, both of those Cowboys and Cardinals are both in the playoffs.
Yeah, both in the
Yes.
playoffs. They could play each other again. You know, could be.
But I think Cowboys haven't won a game.
In the playoffs in like 12 seasons.
Well, I mean, besides that, but they haven't. They have a losing record against winning teams this year.
They really do.
And the
That's gonna be
Cardinals.
one and done.
The Cardinals. I mean, who knows if they're going to show up to play? They went freaking 10-0, and I mean, they can't barely win a game now. So
They even lost to the god awful Lions.
right, I
The
mean,
Falcons beat the Lions. I mean, hell.
the Lions. I mean, the Lions broke a record on the damn Cardinals. So it's hard telling.
All right, easy. You take it away now.
All right. So next game that we had up was the Seattle Seahawks and the Detroit Lions. Both teams pretty much out of playoff
Oh
hunt.
my God!
Hands here picked the Lions. He picked the Lions. Thought they might be able to do something. They didn't. 51-29. Seattle rumped them.
Gosh,
That
I
was
know.
two. I think that I don't know for sure, but
Hey, so I
two
didn't see.
teams scored 50 points this week. That's
didn't
Hey,
see-
Rashard Penny put up 170 yards and 2 touchdowns. For the
Yes,
Seahawks.
so I was about to say, tell me the stats of the Seahawks.
Saint Brown had 8 receptions, 111 yards, 1 TD.
That's who I want to talk about.
Yes, sir.
He is a great fantasy pickup, and he is 34 and a half points.
34 points this week. And the past 2 weeks, he had 20-some. So, man,
he's been a great pickup. Some hands. I'm always going to take your advice on pickups on the waiver wire.
Amon-Ra St. Brown. I told you that'd be a household name. Wait till next year.
Give him 3 more years, and he won't be a Lion anymore.
I hope not.
Probably not if he's smart anyway.
Unless they do a super rebuild in 3 years.
So it's like playing with the Detroit, the Jaguars right now. You just don't know these stuff.
So, like, what's happening with the Seahawks, though? 50 points. Did Russell Wilson throw to, DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett? What's going on?
He didn't throw to DK
Wilson
that
went
much.
20 for 29, 236, and he had 4 passing touchdowns.
To who?
You want to know who those passing touchdowns are? Let's see here. We had 3 of those were to Metcalf. 3 went to Metcalf. 6 receptions, 63 yards, 3 TDs.
Wow.
Tyler Lockett had the other one, 3 receptions and 1 TD for Lockett.
Them 2 guys has been absent a lot.
Yeah.
DK, I love DK. Hands can vouch for that. I love DK, especially in the combine.
Yeah.
But still, he needs to not talk shit to Hall of Famers when you ain't solidified yet. And this game was a pretty good game for him. I'll give him that.
I heard he been running that mouth a bit too much.
Especially he don't need to talk to shit to Shannon Sharp.
Right, yeah.
Shannon Sharp is a goat.
He's got a ways to go before he gets on that level.
Shannon Sharp's 3 rings, Hall of Fame, 10,000 yards, 66 touchdowns.
Yeah.
But anyways.
DK's just a pup, so.
Yeah, but he's a big-ass pup, though. He's like a German Shepherd pup.
He might be, but, he needs to win something before he starts talking.
Exactly.
Who's been the Detroit quarterback up to this game? Who's it?
It was Jared Goff, but they had somebody starting different. They had a different starting quarterback.
Yeah, Boyle was their quarterback for this one.
Boyle, yeah.
Yeah. So, and he did 22 for 37. He did throw 3 picks though. That was.
It's a Detroit offense. So what do you expect? But Amon-Ra St. Brown, he was like, we got a shitty quarterback, but I'm here to play, motherfuckers.
He's like, throw me the ball.
Yeah.
Throw me the ball or hand that gun off.
I hope he gets traded or, free agent, land some. I hope he goes somewhere.
He will if he's smart, just like Calvin Johnson should have been smart.
Yeah, that was. Oh man.
Could you imagine if Calvin Johnson would have went to? Sorry for speaking about this, but Tom Brady and the Patriots,
Yeah, yeah. Seriously, I mean,
he would have broke Randy Moss's record, and they probably would have won the Super Bowl.
probably. You're right.
But anyways, what's next up, Easy?
Next up, we had a great game for at least one team. The Minnesota Vikings took on the Green Bay Packers 37-10. Green Bay won this, and they also solidified their number one seed pretty much. So they're not even going to have to leave Lambeau Field for the conference playoffs. So that means you got to go up there and play, and it's going to be cold as hell. So
Oh,
Damn
that gives them an
right.
edge. That gives them an edge. Rodgers went 29 for 38, 2 TDs.
Let's talk about Adams. Adams was a monster in that game.
yeah.
Yeah, Adams looked good.
Yeah, but like I said in the previous weeks, Adams has to be on something because it took him like 5 years to get good.
Well, you know
Yeah.
Jones is the lead or the main rushing attack for this team, but AJ Dillon, I don't know if you
Had 2
mentioned AJ Dillon.
touchdowns.
He had 2 touchdowns, 14 carries. He had a lot more.
Yeah, they bring him. They like to bring him a lot in on the goal line situations.
Yeah, kind of like a
and
Mike
stuff.
Tolbert thing for the Panthers.
Right. Yeah.
He did his
yeah.
thing. Like you talking about Adams, 11 receptions, 136 yards. He was showing.
He had
up and
90% of that in the first half.
Adams, I don't know if y'all like Adams or whatnot, but
Like I said, I just don't like how it took him 5 years to get that good. Like,
well,
what do you-
yeah, I understand, but I mean, now that he's showing up, and he can just about be he can be any corner or safety
you
in the
talking about
business.
speed or route running? Because that's 2 different things.
I'd say both.
Okay. I'll go with you on that one. Because he is a pretty good route runner now.
I mean, he can beat anybody off the line. He's got, even if he matches speed with somebody, his hands.
Yeah, he's
will
got good
still-
hands.
His hands will still outmatch the cornerback or the DB or something. You know what I mean?
Well, that's how you got the
So-
nickname Hands, because you could out-battle anybody for that ball in the air.
Well, that's right. I mean, so I understand how he feels.
Easy.
All right, guys. Last up is the last night's game. We had the Browns taking on the Steelers. Browns were eliminated last night going into the game, but they still got old man Roethlisberger playing for them. 24 for 46, 123, a TD and interception. Najee Harris was the highlight. 28 carries, 188 yards, 1 TD. So
I just needed Deontay Johnson to do something to I
I'll
could beat
pick the Browns,
Hands.
by the
no,
way, and the Steelers
Deontay
won.
Johnson did good.
You know, he only had like 31 yards, but he did have a touchdown with eight catches. But still, it wasn't enough to beat you Hands. I needed him to perform to beat you Hands.
I got you.
So just to clarify for this week, for the records, Julio was 9-7. Hands
I'll take
went
it.
13-3 this week.
Nice.
There we
Hands,
go.
nice.
There we go.
I'm just shitty at picking teams.
And I went 11-5. So that brings the overall records. Julio's at 38-24. Hands 46-16. I'm at 45-17.
Look at
With
Hands.
one more
leading
week
the
to
way.
Moving on up.
Hey, but if we're talking about like playoffs right now, you would
Playoffs.
be-
We're going to talk about playoffs.
That's exactly what Julio would be saying right now if we were talking about records. Records. We're talking about records. I'm out of this thing. So
So
next
am I.
week's gonna
I
come
don't
down
care.
to see how me and Hands play it. See who comes up with the most wins for this
Hey.
season. So
Hey, and to recap on the Pittsburgh Steelers there, one, Big Ben Roethlisberger retiring.
Yeah.
did
that
he retire
was-
already?
That was his last game.
No.
Right there.
Is he not going to play next week's
Yeah,
game?
but I said, what about playoffs?
Well, that was his last game in Pittsburgh.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
So
He didn't do bad. He could have did better, but he's like 18, 19 years in.
yeah, I think they got a away game this week, but that was his last game in Pittsburgh. He'll be done after this year. He's retiring and whatnot. And I mentioned it to y'all earlier, but Mike Tomlin is the only coach in NFL history to go 15 consecutive seasons winning.
Hey, I like to see a black man rise up. That's what I like to see. 15 consecutive winning seasons. He outdid the GOAT. I'm not mad at him.
Yeah, and we all know the GOAT as John Madden, so
The GOAT is John Madden. We're gonna talk about him in a minute.
that's right. But easy. What else you got? Is that it?
That's all the games for last week.
All right, Hans, it's your turn now.
All right. Well, I guess we're gonna go into the John Madden right here. So I don't know if y'all.
I liked how I forget who it was. I really forget who it was. It might have been Stephon Diggs. I don't know, but somebody wore John Madden cleats.
Cleats, yeah, I saw that. I don't know
That
who it
was
was
nice.
either, but
And they replaced the logo beside Fox.
Fox, yeah,
That was nice. I appreciated that so much.
Yeah, that was really.
And the Raiders got the win too.
And the Raiders got the win. That's right. It was just, I think it was all around good week. You know, I mean,
for the passing of John Madden.
For the passing of John Madden, you know what I mean. It couldn't. Raiders got the win. You know, his documentary came out. You know, like 2 or 3 days later, he passed.
Have y'all watched that documentary?
Oh, it's great.
It is great. I watched it too. It's great. It's great.
It's one of the best.
It's my favorite documentary, and I don't do documentaries.
Right. It's one of the best documentaries. Yeah. I mean, sports or unrelated topics or whatever. It's
because I just like how friendly he was to everybody. Like,
yeah,
he was like your regular guy in the grocery store. And like really, he was the most famous guy ever.
Like they said too, you know, he changed. You know, I mean, especially for you and I know me and you, Julio. Just growing up and playing the games and learning football.
Easy's pretty good at Madden what he used to be.
Right, but you know, like since the start of Madden in 1988, you know, till now, that's pretty much our entire adulthood.
Hey, here's a question for us since we're talking about Madden. What's y'all's favorite Madden game?
Mine's always got to be just the newest one that's out.
I'm not lying. 07 was my favorite because that's when I got introduced to Superstar Mode.
Was Calvin Johnson the cover of 07?
No, he was the cover of 15, I think.
15? Really?
Hell,
I can't even remember. Michael Vick was cover of 7, right?
No, he was the cover of 04. 07 was Sean Alexander.
I can't even. What? Who?
Sean Alexander. Remember, he had 28 rushing touchdowns that year. They went to the Super Bowl.
Wow. I mean, I remember who, but I mean, I was just saying that. Who?
Yeah, Sean Alexander. Hell, Donovan McNabb had it too. Brett Favre got it in 09.
Eddie George was 01.
Eddie George was the very first one.
Yeah, 02. You had
Marshall Faulk.
Marshall Faulk was 03.
You had Michael Vick.
Vick was 04.
McNabb
05 was no, it was not McNabb. It was Ray Lewis in 05.
Okay, then
McNabb was 06. Yes, sir. 07 was Sean Alexander.
09 was Drew Brees. 08?
Who was 08?
Oh, shit. You got me there easy.
Vince Young. Who remembers Vince Young?
Oh, my gosh.
He had one great season. He got the Madden cover.
He got the Madden cover and went bye-bye.
Well, hold on a minute. 2012 is another great Madden cover for one great season.
Oh, man.
And 09 was Brett Favre.
Brett Favre from the Jets jersey, Brett Favre, too.
Holy cow.
Yeah, and then 2010 was Fitzgerald and Troy Polamalu.
Yep, first dual cover there. 11.
And then 11 was Peyton Ellis.
No, it was Drew Brees.
Oh, Drew Brees. Okay, 12 was Peyton Ellis.
Yes.
The running back for the Browns that had
I remember him.
That had just 1,000-something yards.
He barely beat out Michael Vick to get on this. Michael Vick was supposed to be on the cover.
You know what? Okay,
was that Vick with the Eagles?
Yeah. That was his comeback season, but he also beat out Matt Ryan too for the cover.
No. Was that Vick with the Eagles or Vick with the Steelers?
Vick with the Eagles. Vick went to the Eagles, then the Jets, then the Steelers.
Then of course 13 was Calvin Johnson.
Okay, so I was 2 years off, my bad. And then 14
the next one, for some reason, after 13, it went to Madden 25, but that was Adrian Peterson. Madden 15 was Richard Sherman.
16 was OBJ.
Yes, Beckham was on the front of
I
that one.
played a lot of 16.
What about 17? You remember who's on 17?
Yeah, Gronkowski.
Yes, sir. I was one of my favorite tight ends anyway.
And then 18 was Tom Brady.
Yes, sir. 19
Was Lamar Jackson.
No,
No, Patrick
Pat
Mahomes.
Mahomes. Pat
no,
Mahomes.
AJ Brown was 19, or not AJ Brown.
Wow.
Antonio Brown was 19.
What? Really?
Yeah, he
20
really was.
20 was Mahomes.
And then 21 was Jackson.
Yeah, 21 was
And
Lamar
then
Jackson.
22 is Mahomes and Brady.
Tom Brady. Yep.
And then 22 should be John Madden.
Yeah. Agreed.
They should stick to John Madden being the cover now because R.I.P. the Great.
Yes, sir.
Agreed. But I did. As a Raider fan, I appreciated all the love everybody had. I mean, it was.
Oh well, if you like football, don't matter if you started watching football today,
right.
or 25 years ago, or 45 years ago, or 65 years ago. You have to respect John Madden. You have to.
As a player, as a coach, as a broadcaster,
As a fan.
As a game inventor, as a way that we watch the football games,
that's the only football game on the shelf.
So let me ask you, Hans. You never said which was your favorite Madden coach.
I've never been a big video game person.
Well, mine's gonna be Calvin Johnson, just player wise. Calvin Johnson to me is the best. Well, that's my favorite. Calvin Johnson.
I asked the favorite Madden game, but favorite Madden cover for me would be the 04 Michael Vick.
Yeah, I figured you'd be. I don't have a Dolphin. I've never had a Dolphins be on the cover of Madden. It's probably not ever going to happen.
Sorry, man. It's just like,
I'm gonna have to go Calvin Johnson.
If I had a pick, I guess I would say the 1988 original Madden cover.
Oh, with
that started it all.
Well, John Madden stayed on the cover until 2001.
Yeah, right, exactly. So he was on the first cover. So I
I
got to give it to that one.
That's a good answer. Good answer.
I respect that.
Yeah.
But still, I mean, Michael Vick making the cover. Sheesh.
Yeah.
You gotta understand that's the only Falcon to ever make the cover.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah. Julio should have made it. Matt, like I said, Peyton Ellis beat Matt Ryan out for it too, along with Michael Vick again.
Man, Peyton Ellis. That's a name from Blast from the Past.
Yeah, buddy.
Blast from the Past. He had the most underrated, not underrated, but.
What's that like the fan voting? I like that. I wish they'd bring that back.
And he was a white running back. I mean, not to put race, honestly, not to put race in the picture, but
he
I mean,
played fullback for all the other teams, but then played running back for the Browns, and then got the get the fuck out of here, man. Matt Ryan or Michael Vick deserved that, man.
Hey, well, he screwed up a lot of people for the following year, picking him fantasy-wise. They picked him that year, he did good. Picked him the next year.
I was never playing fantasy back then. I'm glad I didn't because I would have been a dumbass to pick him probably.
A lot of people were picking him up because he did so good. And then
he ruined a lot of teams.
He didn't do that good. He only had like 1,000 yards rushing.
Hey, that's big in fantasy, though. I mean, you don't.
Yeah, but it's not big enough for a Madden cover. Michael Vick got comeback player of the year that year. He deserved it. Matt Ryan deserved it. But Peyton Ellis got 1,000 yards. Great for fantasy. I ain't gonna lie. Shit, but not Madden cover wise.
Hey, let's see how did y'all do on this week's fantasy?
Well, right now, the only team that I paid attention to is the one I'm beating Julio with, and I'm only beating him by 9 points. So
that was a good game, though. That was a good game, though. Easy.
Going into a 2-week playoff.
Yeah, it's 136 to 127, so I'm barely beating them.
The only two teams I care about is the only two teams I'm playing hands in because I got this one on lockup because I beat the guy by like 60 points. So I think I got one championship locked up, but right now, me and Hans is in a good freaking battle.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, for sure.
In both leagues, we're in a good fucking. Hey, good teaching, Hans. Good teaching.
Hey, and speaking of which, we're 138 over 113 on you, and the other one
136, 130.
136, 130. You got me on that one. So.
Yeah, that's hey.
And in the league we're all in, I got. I'm losing right now. 134 to
Yeah,
115.
19 points. It's just not a lot. 19
Yeah.
points. Anything
Not a
can
lot,
happen.
but hey, I'm proud of Chet because he's got 2 teams out of his 3 competing for championship in his first year playing.
That's pretty good. And I was just about to say out of my 6 teams I got this year, I got
I got 7.
You know who Chetney has on his bench? He's got Amon St. Brown. When did he pick him up?
Oh man.
That was sorry, Kate. I take Han's advice, and he asked me for advice. And I can't help it. I'm a good uncle.
Dang. All
I
right.
just happened to look at who's on his bench. I'm like, damn.
Oh,
But,
trust me, he regrets that because he was like, low
Yeah, if
key
he'd had him playing this week, you'd have been hurting their hands. He'd probably
Yeah.
had a little bit more.
Yeah.
He-
Well, if
he
I
was
had other
cussing
people
me
playing,
out.
he'd be hurting right now.
Yeah.
He was cussing me out without cussing. He was like, "Why didn't I start him on St. Brown?" I'm like, "I don't know, Chet. I did."
Yeah.
They should have started him over Debo Samuel.
If I had people playing, besides C.D. Lamb and Ezekiel Elliott and Jalen Hurts, I mean,
Ezekiel Elliott. Oh.
I'd be winning right now.
Who the hell is Ezekiel Elliott anymore?
Yeah.
Besides
the
the guy with like, that don't
and
do shit.
let's not forget about Jalen Waddell. Easy.
It's Waddle.
Hey, I would have
His name
never.
is
I don't
Waddle.
pick. I stay away from Dolphins players when it comes to fantasy.
Except
I
for
do not pick
Gesicki.
them whatsoever. I don't pick.
Gesicki's
No, I don't
a
even
good
pick
pick.
Gesicki.
Man,
I would. I do.
killed me this week.
You killed
But
me too, but it's
I
all
would-
right.
I will say, out of the 6 teams, I got 4 on ESPN, 2 on NFL. The 2 on NFL won 3rd place. So what do you
Hands,
do?
that's 8 teams, not 7.
No. I got 4 and 2, so that's 6.
Oh, I thought you said you had 7 fantasy teams. Sorry.
No.
That's me.
So,
Sorry, that's me. Sorry.
the 2 on NFL, they won the 3rd place. So whatever. It's only 1 week playoffs.
That's why when you text me, I was like, "What the hell? No, we got another week to play."
Yeah. But the one, I'm down 19, and the 2 others, I'm facing you, down 1, up 1, and I've already lost 1. So 5 out of 6 teams are going for a trophy or won a trophy. So that's not bad.
I really want to get a league together because I know I got at least 5 guys that will play every year. I want to get a league together to where we can share like a trophy or like a ring or something like that.
Oh, definitely. Or even I'm even willing to go out and I might even spend my own money and buy like a belt, like a wrestling type belt, and have like
I think a ring is cool.
fantasy
honestly.
football on it. And well, see, I'm not gonna wear anything. No matter what.
I wouldn't
ain't
wear
gonna
a ring either.
I ain't gonna wear a.
I'm not
trophy.
wearing a big ass wrestling belt either.
No, but it'd be cool to take a picture with it. Look what I got, bitch.
Okay, yeah, you're right. You're right about that. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. I got 5 guys exactly that will play every year.
Yeah.
It'd be awesome if we could get to the point to where we're like some of these other people and we could have like a draft day where we all get together and like.
Right.
See, that's
yeah,
like that
that'd be
show.
cool.
That's like that show I watch on
The
Hulu.
league.
Yeah, the league. Get together. We do a whole draft and we just talk shit. And we got some guy in the league that we always pick on, like Andre.
I mean, we can pretty much do that with the podcast.
True.
That is true, and I love it. I love the shit talk.
That's right. All right. Let's see here. Going in, easy. What's this week's matchups?
All right, this week. All right, here's what we got going on. Game number 1.
Let's get it easy.
Go out the
Hands.
Patriots taking on the Dolphins. So 10-6 Patriots
shit.
taking on. They're at Miami, 8-8. New England is the favorite in this one. They do have a playoff spot locked up. Who we going with?
Wait, hold on. Their spot is locked in.
Their spot's locked in, but
Yeah, but if their spot's locked in, so they ain't gotta worry about playing starters, right?
but I think they will.
They may go for a higher seed.
They're what, the number 2 seed?
No.
Right now, the Patriots are the 5th seed.
The 5th seed. Okay, so
But see, the Bills are 4th, so they need to win this game.
yeah,
Because
exactly.
if the
the
Bills lose and the
Dolphins-
Patriots win, they can win first in the AFC East.
And the
that will
Dolphins
put them
already
up to
beat the
4th.
Patriots this year.
Yes. It was the first game of the season.
And it's in Miami.
It's in Miami.
I'm taking a trip down to South Beach.
All man. You got
Nah.
hands.
Oh,
Sorry, like it's in South
I'm
Beach, and they done beat them in New England in the
nah.
cold.
I'm
I'm
going
telling.
Patriots. Patriots.
Well, as much as
Easy.
I hate to do it, I'm going to go the Patriots. Just 'cause I'm trying to win this
Wow,
thing.
I'm the
And
only one in the big three going
You
to
you
taking
you,
my.
cra- you crazy, Julio? You
the
crazy?
reason why I'm going against the Dolphins, number one, Julio picked them. Number two, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Fuck you, Easy. I gotta say fuck you, Easy. But that's funny because I do make bad picks.
No, I'm picking against them because I mean we beat them in the first game, but right now we're playing like crap. And the Patriots are going to come out. They got this is a must win if you want to win the AFC East. So I think they're going to come out and play, and the Dolphins do like the Dolphins normally do. We're going to get them.
If I knew who the Bills was playing, I would make a better pick. But you
The
always
Bills
lead
are
off.
playing the Jets. Okay.
Can I change my pick?
Yes,
Yeah,
you
you can
can.
change it. That's
Okay, I'm going Patriots then.
right.
Sorry.
Well,
Because
and two, you got to think. I mean, it's
we ain't gotta
easy
talk
to
more about it, man. I done
no.
picked the Patriots. I hate
Listen,
the Patriots.
we got to say it's easy to say that division games they'll most likely split each season. Dolphins win one,
Oh
Patriots
wow,
win
it
one.
is
Dolphins,
fucking a division game for both teams.
Yes.
right?
For all
So
four teams.
so they could split it. You know what I mean?
Well, pretty much for everybody. Everybody's playing in division games this week.
Yeah.
Next up, we have the Panthers taking on the Buccaneers. Of course, you know my pick here. I'm going with Michael's favorite quarterback, Tom Brady. And
Tom Brady.
I'm going Easy's favorite quarterback of all time. He said
TB12.
He said fuck Dan Marino, TB12 is the greatest.
we're all going to go Bucks. I don't think anybody's picking the Panthers.
Yeah, I'm going Bucks.
I just
Sorry.
can't stand the Panthers. Golly.
You don't think you can stand the Panthers? Imagine how often I can't. I really can't stand anybody in NFC South.
Yeah, same division. Yeah.
We're going to have the next one is another one. A Chiefs taking on the Broncos. It's at Denver.
I'm going Chiefs. Sorry.
I'm going Chiefs as well.
I'm not going to be
Can't go
stupid
against.
this week. I'm not picking
sorry.
the Broncos again.
Yeah, that's Chiefs all the way.
I can't pick the
Chiefs
Broncos again.
Even if the Chiefs sit their starters and play second string, they win.
This right here is a big game for the Eagles and the Cowboys. Cowboys taking on the Eagles. It's at Philadelphia.
No, I'm going Cowboys. Sorry.
Cowboys 11-5, Eagles 9-7. Like I said,
Going
Eagles
Cowboys.
got to win. They got to stay in. This is a big must-win for the Eagles.
I'm picking Cowboys. Sorry, it's Cowboys. They did play a good game last week. Other than all that pass interference that never got called in the game by the Cardinals, but still, they played a good game.
Yeah, it's a division rivalry game. They don't have Donovan McNabb, so it's
or Taylor Owens
or Terrell Owens. So it's
Terrell.
It's Terrell. So
it's Terrell. Trust me. If he ever hears this, he'll correct you. It's Terrell.
Okay, I hope he does hear it.
I do too.
I hope I get a call from him and be like, "Hey, motherfucker,
hey,
my name's Terrell."
This is Taylor Owens here. You said it's Terrell. It's Terrell.
I hope he does call me.
So who you going?
If he calls you, you better goddamn three-way me.
That's
my favorite receiver of all time.
That's a little kinky, but I'll see what can be done.
But he appreciates it.
I'll see what can be done.
I'm talking about like a three-way phone call. You perverted fucks.
We know what you're talking about.
Are we in the 1990s?
I don't give a damn if it's the 1990s or the 2055.
He said, "Hey, Terrell Owens can inflate his balls any time of the day, okay?
Any day of the week." And Michael Vick.
But no, on a serious note, I'm going the Cowboys.
I'm gonna go to the Cowboys as well.
So we all three going fucking Cowboys.
Easy pick, I think. Easy pick.
Next up is a tough one. This one's a tough one. This one's Steelers taking on the Ravens. They're in Baltimore.
Golly.
Who's playing quarterback?
I mean, Holly's probably gonna play quarterback, but he's been playing good. But
what happened to Lamar Jackson?
I don't know. I guess he's still up with his high ankle injury. Wasn't that what it was?
Easy. You say high ankle sprain again, I swear I'm going to kill myself because I've dealt with Chris McCaffrey's.
Whoa.
I've dealt with Chris McCaffrey's high ankle sprain for 2 years now.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, because my dumb ass picks him number one overall pick sometimes.
Yeah, that's your fault.
Right now, this is a must. Whoever loses is definitely out. Whoever wins has a chance to be in there.
Come on, I've finished basketball games and you ball.
Who's the teams again? Who's the teams again?
It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens.
I really think
Raven.
Ben's gonna go out for the win. Sorry, I'm going
No.
Steelers.
Does the Ravens need to win to get into playoffs?
Both
No.
of them do.
Oh, both of them do. Oh,
I'm going
shit.
Big Ben. Big Ben wants it. I'm going Steelers. Big Ben wants it.
And we have no clue about Lamar Jackson.
Not that I'm aware of.
Well,
Jeez.
we all know Big Ben is healthy.
I like Tyler Huntley though.
And Najee
I'm gonna go
Harris.
Ravens. I'm gonna go Ravens. I'm gonna
Let's
out
go
on a limb
Ravens.
here. I'm gonna
Yeah,
go Ravens.
let's go Ravens.
I'm gonna be waving my black and yellow towel next
All right,
week.
whatever. I got a blue and purple.
Next
Black
one's I
and
think.
purple.
Next one's I think we're all gonna go for this one. It's the Bengals and the Browns. Of course, I'm gonna go the Bengals.
No, I'm definitely going Bengals. I hope I'm starting Jamar Chase this week. So easy, come ready. I'm starting Jamar Chase this
Well, he
week.
is
Hey.
playing the Browns. He is playing the Browns.
It's
Hopefully-
Joe Burrow, baby.
Hopefully they won't play Burrow and Chase the whole game. They'll be like, we got this in the bag. We need to rest him.
Well, yeah. Hopefully,
Jamar Chase didn't need to play the whole game last game.
hopefully they get out to a quick, solid lead, and also to point out this week, Baker Mayfield is going down on surgery.
That's why I'm going with your guys, man. Burrow.
So Joe Burrow and the Bengals may
Burrows and Jamar Chase for the win.
second string or not, they may win it. So
Oh yeah, because who's going to throw the ball for them?
right, yeah. So I don't even know who Cleveland has as a backup. So
I don't think none of us do.
Next one's going to be an easy one, I think, as well. It's the Packers taking on the Lions. They're
God
playing in
almighty.
Detroit, but
Do we have to pick this game?
do you think that the Packers practice squad could beat the Lions?
yes.
Yes, I do too. Yes.
I think the college kids that they're recruiting could beat the Lions.
I mean, we could even go to a high school team somewhere.
I really won't know because they got the shit beat on. They beat the shit out of the Cardinals. So Lions has got something. I just hope Amar St. Brown plays good, but nobody else does. That's all.
Yeah, him. I do like that DeAndre Swift.
But is he playing though? Because he's been IR for a while.
I think he is back. I think
so.
he's back.
Gonna play He's gonna play the last game of the season.
I think he was back a couple weeks ago, but anyways.
No, he didn't play last game. Because they had that one guy.
I don't know. Jamal Williams, yeah. I don't know.
Jamal.
We'll see. I don't know.
I think we're all going to be safe and go Packers here.
Yeah, go Pack, go.
Go Pack, go. Christy, go Pack, go.
Go Pack, go.
Go Pack, go. Woo!
Oh, y'all
There
heard.
she is. There she is.
Y'all heard.
Queen Bee.
What's next?
Up is the Titans taking on the Texans. I figure we're probably all going to take the Titans in this one.
Yeah,
I think it's pretty safe to take the Titans.
Titans are number one seed, even if they rest some players.
Who are they going to rest? Because everybody's on IR.
Yeah, that's true. But this is the week where they rest. They get a final rest up, and then bam, Derrick Henry back in action.
Yeah, Derrick Henry take all the rest you need because
he's been out since Halloween.
Yeah.
He's the offense. He's the offense.
He was by the way, he was the leading rusher in the NFL before he went down.
Oh, by far.
He stayed the leading rusher even when he went down for like 5 weeks.
Hey, listen, Jonathan Taylor has over 1,700 yards right now. If Derrick Henry didn't get hurt, he'd be over 2,000. Easy.
Yeah. Easy.
Well, duh, because Derrick Henry is one of them guys where he'll. Even if he stiff arms you, he's going to grab your jersey and carry it to the end zone too. Like, you couldn't stop me.
All right. Yeah.
Next up is probably going to be another easy pick. It's the Colts taking on the Jaguars.
Oh my God, Jags all day, baby. No, I'm going Jonathan Taylor with the Colts.
Yeah. The Colts are a 15.5-point favorite. That's how close this one is.
Yeah, Colts.
15.5. The betting junkies even put 2+ touchdowns over them.
Jonathan Taylor is going to win this, and he's going to lead the Colts right into the playoffs.
Just like he's done the whole damn season.
Yep.
Next up, we got the Bears taking on the Vikings. 6-10 and 7-9, close game. Both teams are
Division
out of the
game.
playoffs, so it don't matter. It's pretty much for smack talk, and
I'm going Bears. Sorry, I'm going Bears.
I'm going Eagles.
You
Wait,
going
what?
where?
Vikings, I mean.
Okay,
I
there
was
we
about to say,
go.
what? You sound like me a couple weeks ago.
Man, this is a tough one for me.
Because
Uh,
Hans low-key likes the Bears. He don't want to say it, but
Hey,
he
Justin Fields has been playing decent. I mean, the
David
Bears just
Montgomery's playing like a real man.
Whoa, hold on. First of all, Justin Fields didn't play though, did he? Andy Dalton played this past
I
week
don't
Hey,
know.
but the Bears won that game, by the way, this past week.
with Andy Dalton. I believe.
Easy stat check that.
I believe it was Andy Dalton. You better check me.
Let me go back and look here.
Yeah, because easy stat checker.
let's pause for a minute because
We ain't got to pause.
You sure it's Andy Dalton?
I am almost positive.
You're 100% positive. 18 for 35, 173, 180, one interception. I just wanted you to make you feel like.
Are you sure it was Andy Dalton?
I was about to
am
say.
Sure. Well, guess what? Andy Dalton had 18.
I was about to say I didn't think
Easy,
Justin
you're
Fields
fucking
played.
retarded.
I had to.
I thought I had one on you there.
So who you got, man? Bears, Vikings. Who you going with?
I'm going Bears.
Man. Golly. I really like.
Let's go Andy Dalton, you ginger fuck.
No, I really like Thielen and Jefferson. I'm going Vikings.
Ooh, very bold. I'll see how it plays out for Cotton.
We'll see, Cotton.
Next up is going to be another, not really close, could be, who knows, Washington football team. Hopefully they get a better team name.
Mean
Going
the
up against the New York
WFT, not the
Giants.
WTF.
WTF.
See what
Which
is going up against the Giants.
I think I'm going Washington. I'm going to go Washington on this one. They got a solid defense without Chase Young, which is fucking weird.
Yeah, well, and they've done better since Chase Young has been out.
That's what's scary. Like, you lost your best defensive player and y'all play better.
And they play better, yeah. So it's weird. And even with Taylor Heineke, I mean, they're not bad. You know what I mean? So
well, like Skip Bayless says, Tyler Heineke, who knows?
yeah, whoever throws the ball that day, you know what I mean? So the football team / February
I want to
2nd,
know
2022.
who's going. I want to know what they're going to name their name. The Washington Nationals. They're going to go with the baseball team Nationals.
No, you can't replicate.
I would because you can't low key take that away.
You can't duplicate. Come on.
Why
now.
not? Well, then why haven't the Cleveland Indians had to change their name?
They did. They're the Cleveland Guardians now. In case you didn't keep up with baseball.
I don't keep up with baseball.
You should. Baseball is a fun sport.
All right, so the Cleveland Indians are the Cleveland Guardians. But anyways,
well, we can do baseball too if we need to.
I'm going with the
Washington
District of Columbia football team.
Okay, I'm going with the District of Columbia with hands.
I think we're all going to go Washington on that one. So next up's another close one right here. We got the Saints taking on the Falcons. Big game. The Falcons are out of the playoffs, but they have a chance to eliminate the Saints as well if they can win.
Oh, well, I think my pick is already a pick.
Yeah, we know you're going to go with the Falcons.
Yeah, Falcons. Let me get this out. Fuck the Saints.
I'm going to go
again.
With the Saints. I'm going to go.
So the Saints are playing for a playoff spot, right?
Yes.
But
they have to win. And
they have to win.
And the 49ers and Eagles have to lose, I think.
Have to lose. Okay.
Yeah.
Shoot.
We already beat the Saints this year.
I'm going to go with the Saints. I'm going with the Saints.
Who's starting at quarterback for the Saints? Hill?
Taysom Hill.
But he did good last game.
They didn't look too good this last week either.
Easy.
I don't know.
Come on, man. Birds. I know you hate the Falcons, but come on, be smart.
I'm going Birds.
This is a great rivalry game for us.
Yeah.
It
Is it at Atlanta?
No.
It's at Atlanta. Yes, it's at Atlanta.
It
Oh,
is at
is it?
Atlanta. I'm
I
going
thought we already played.
Birds.
Well, see, it's hard to tell if it's played at Atlanta because both our domes are called Mercedes.
Yeah, that's true.
So, like, yeah, it's at Atlanta, I guess, now because it's said at Mercedes Benz.
Hey, rise up.
Rise up, baby, Dirty Bird Nation, all
All right,
Yeah.
motherfucking
next
day.
up,
You heard?
we got the Jets taking on the Bills. I'm picking the Bills. I figure we probably all will.
Damn practice squad beat the Jets.
Jets all day. No, I'm just fucking with you.
I don't know though. I mean, the Jets
No.
they went up 24-10 on the Bucks.
Yeah, and then they lost 28 to
And
24. And we saw that in the Super Bowl in 51.
You know what? By the way, I'm going to change my pick. I am going to go with the Falcons.
hey, there you go.
Smart
There
move.
you
I'm not
go.
gonna go with the Saints. I'm going to go with the Falcons.
Easy, man.
It's in Atlanta, so I'm going to take them.
I got more respect for you now, Easy.
Hey,
I'm only taking them
but
because it's in Atlanta.
who was the Jets playing?
They're playing the Bills.
Jets and the Bills. Hey, I mean, the Jets, they made Antonio Brown retire third quarter.
Hey,
mean-
they were up on the Bucks.
the coaching.
They were up on the Bucks, okay?
The coaching made him fucking quit in the middle of the game, okay?
They were beating the Bucks 24-10.
They was freezing Antonio Brown out, and I hate diva receivers now, but back then, I used to love diva receivers, but now I don't. But I kind of agree with Antonio Brown. Like they was freezing him out.
Yeah, I mean, he did have one game left, but you know, whatever. I'm going. I'm
Jets and the Bills, man.
I'm
Come on.
I'm going Bills. Yeah.
All right, we're all going to go Bills. All right. Next up, we got the Seahawks taking on the Cardinals. I'm going to pick the Cardinals. I know the Seahawks played good this week, but I'm taking the Cardinals.
Is the Seahawks going to show up like they did last week?
No,
It's
they're
possible.
not.
I don't know. I mean, you know, you never
They're
know.
not going to show up because I'm going Cardinals because they're going to show up.
Cardinals.
Buda Baker's a goddamn man.
Cardinals do have like the 8th ranked defense, and yeah, Buda Baker, and you got God, what's his name for
Chandler Jones.
Yeah, Chandler Jones. That's it. I mean,
Yeah,
Cardinals as well, Hans.
It's hard. Yeah,
Black and red, baby, black and red.
Yeah, let's go Birds, as in Cardinals.
Birdie Birds. All right, this next one here, we got the 49ers taking on the Rams.
Oh,
I'm take the Rams with this. I'm taking the Rams, even though I believe they're a shoddy team and can lose anytime.
I'm going 49ers. Sorry, I'm going 49ers.
This is I mean, the
49ers need to win.
They need to win to get in, right?
Exactly.
Yes.
And the Rams don't need to win to get in.
Nah, I'm going 49ers too. Let's go.
Let's go, Debo Samuels.
Let's go 49ers. Elijah Mitchell. Remember that name.
Oh,
Last
trust me,
game
he's
is
starting on the team. I know his name.
Sunday night, last game, Chargers taking on the Raiders. Big game.
Time out. There's no Monday night game?
No, sir.
No, all Sunday this week.
Sunday night. Last
Ooh,
game.
Chargers and the Raiders.
I'm going to go Chargers.
Sorry, Hans. I got to go Chargers, man. Sorry.
And this is win to get in, pretty much.
Yes.
For the Raiders, yes.
So
for the Raiders and the Chargers?
And the Chargers, yeah.
Oh, okay. This puts more on the line for me then. Sorry.
It's a big game right here.
Let me debate my pick for just a second.
Because if the Raiders win, they're in, right? If the Chargers win, they're in, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If one loses, then you gotta fall back on the Colts or the 49ers, right?
Yeah.
No, 49ers can't play in the AFCG.
Yeah, the Colts, Steelers, and Ravens. Colts, Steelers, and Ravens.
My bad. The Colts or the Steelers or Ravens. So we know Steelers and Ravens are playing this week.
Yeah, so one of them are out for sure.
Right. So one of them are either in or out. If Chargers or Ravens lose, and the Colts.
But the Colts
lose.
are playing the Jags, so
right. So the Colts should win, and
so it's pretty much going to be whoever wins this game could be the 7th seeded team. It's either going to be the Raiders, it's going to be the Chargers.
All right.
Who are you picking?
I want to debate this on Hunter Renfrow.
Is Herbert Sherbert going to show up and throw 4 touchdowns, or is
Josh Jacobs going to get 120-something yards and 2 touchdowns.
Here's your boy Derek Carr going to put the team on and take us to the playoffs. You
You
got
know,
faith in your boy.
First off, easy. He is not my boy. I have never been a Derek Carr.
He hates
nor
Derek Carr, but
will
he
I
knows that.
be
Well,
a
we know.
Derek
Hey,
Carr
I know
fan.
what I'm getting him for his birthday. Then Carr jersey on the way, baby.
And I will burn that motherfucker.
You also said you was gonna get him a goddamn Henry Ruggs jersey.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Go Rugs.
You know what? I would proudly wear that jersey over a Derek Carr any day.
I don't blame you. Ruggs is a better athlete.
All right, so I'm gonna pick the Chargers. He picked Julio's picked the Chargers so far. Are you gonna go Raiders or Chargers?
You know what I'm going for is Raiders all.
Raiders, I figured.
Sorry, hands. I gotta go Chargers.
Yeah,
Herbert might show up, man.
I won't be saying sorry to y'all when we beat the fucking Chargers. So
That's fine. But I'm telling you, Herbert is going to show up because it's a playoff push.
Hey, and I tell you what, just a little smack talk right now. At least the Raiders have a chance at something right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we don't have a chance. We're pretty much done.
That's a fake ass laugh, hands.
So let me hear a Falcons fan or a Dolphins fan say that.
Hey, I just want to know that right now the Falcons did worse than the Dolphins did so far. They're 7-9. Dolphins are 8-8. Okay, I just want to throw that out.
I will take that. Listen, we got 7 wins. That's more than 4.
Hey, right now, let's just throw this out there before the show does end. Right now, if the draft order would have started today, the Jaguars have picked 1, the Lions have picked 2, the Falcons do have picked 12, Dolphins have picked 14. Of course, you don't know where the Raiders are at because the playoffs still got to go on. So
Right.
Might I say since you're talking about the draft, easy? Did you know we picked some bullshit defensive tackle, Terrence McKinley, over T.J. Watt?
Hey, teams make mistakes. Trust me, I'm a Dolphins fan. We do it every year for the draft.
Hey, Raiders done that for years. Look at Jamarcus Russell, Vince Young.
We gotta say out of the 3 teams we all represent here, the worst pick has to be Jamarcus Russell.
Oh,
yeah. Easy.
Ryan Leaf was pretty bad, but
I said out of our 3 teams.
Jamarcus Russell,
because Russell has to be the biggest bust out of the 3 teams.
I really think
hell, we got Vince Young too, and he was trash.
He played for the Raiders?
I believe he did.
Sure he did, yeah.
I think he went to the Titans, but I think he came to the Raiders.
Vince Young always played for the Titans. He got drafted by the Titans.
I might be wrong then. I don't know. But anyways.
Anyway, I just want to give a shout out. Rest in peace, my mama, Jo Ferris. She was a great woman.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Rest in peace.
And I appreciate
R.I.P.
y'all give me y'all's love and support. I do appreciate that, guys.
Oh yeah, always here.
Since I am the stat checker, I do got to bring out that Vince Young did play for 2 teams his NFL career. His last team he played for was the Philadelphia Eagles.
What was the other team he played for?
Titans.
Tennessee Titans.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you said he played for 2 other teams.
Oh, he only played for 2 teams. Yeah, you're good.
Eagles.
He did finish the year with the Eagles. He didn't. I don't know that he played. He played in 16 games.
Yeah, as I say, I don't know if he played a game for the Eagles.
Yeah, he played in 6 games. He started 3 of them, went 1 and 2. So yeah.
Yeah, that was coming out of college, man. That was not a good career.
No, because I watched him in that Texas game when he scored that touchdown there in that Texas game or whatever.
I mean,
the very last touchdown that is a meme all over the place.
The Rose Bowl he had with against USC. I mean, he had like 4 passing TDs, 2 rushing TDs.
He had a great fucking Rose Bowl. I'll give him that.
Yeah. So I mean, who knows what happened to him? Him and Jamarcus Russell. Who knows?
Trent Richardson too.
Yeah, that's another. Yeah, that hurt us too. Raiders for sure.
Y'all drafted him too?
We didn't draft him, but we got him. I'm pretty sure.
I'm sorry, but hell, we took Todd Gurley. with
I
two
just,
bad knees.
I just say we get all we get all like the one hit wonders. You know what I mean? Just because that's how the Raiders do.
Well, y'all get one hit wonders, and we get guys that's done had their wonders.
Right? Yeah, yeah. So I mean,
Todd Gurley, R.I.P. Todd Gurley.
R.I.P. to his knees. Oh,
Because he
sheesh.
came to Atlanta, there was like, you got to carry
Actually,
this team. I got bad
yeah.
knees. I can't carry them. I got bad knees.
Oh man, yeah. What happened to him? Even you figured Baltimore or somebody would 3 running backs go down early in the season. You figure like Baltimore somebody to pick them up or something, but nope.
No, they picked Devontae Freeman.
Yeah, they picked Devontae Freeman over
Another Falcons running back
Todd Gurley.
with
Sheesh.
knee problems. Devontae
Yeah.
Freeman had knee problems.
Yeah, so it's crazy. Even Le'Veon Bell got picked up by the damn Chiefs.
Yeah, but he might win the ring though.
Yeah, but I don't think he's on. He ain't on the Chiefs no more. He was on the Ravens, and hell, now I think he's back a free agent.
Who knows what the fuck Le'Veon Bell is? Shit,
Yeah.
I don't know what he is.
Well, he almost played for who was he supposed to sign with? Who's that? Who was
Tampa Bay.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, Tampa Bay. Yeah, I'm trying to think of who.
Didn't Le'Veon Bell go to the Jets at one point?
Yeah, that's where he
did.
went after he took that year off. He took
Right.
a sabbatical and
Right.
came back for the Jets. And then he went to the Chiefs, won a Super Bowl.
He's actually on the Buccaneers, by the way, at the moment. They also played for the Ravens this year for a stint there when they had that needed somebody. He sounded like a
All right.
contract, I think.
Hey, so easy. I'll give you a minute to look this up or whatnot, but playoff seeds right now. Both sides. Let's run through them real quick.
Oh, I got you already. Right now in the AFC, the Titans are the number 1 seed. Chiefs are second. Bengals are third. The Bills are fourth. Patriots fifth.
Bengals third?
Yes. Bengals.
Wow, they haven't won a playoff game. Well, I don't know who hadn't won one longer, the Lions or the Bengals, but
since Andy Dalton, are you kidding me?
And in the hunt, of course, is the Colts and Chargers. They have 6th and 7th locked up on the bubble. Raiders, Steelers, Ravens.
Oh man!
So, yes, the AFC's wide open.
This is going to be a good weekend.
The AFC there's like 6 teams that can be in the playoffs.
Yeah, this is going to be a good weekend.
But the NFC, easy, take it away because it's already goddamn set.
Yeah, the Packers are number 1. The Rams are 2. Buccaneers sitting at 3. Cowboys 4. Cardinals 5. Eagles are in there, but you also have the 49ers and the Saints.
Well, no, who's number 6? Because the Eagles are 7.
The 49ers are ranked 6th at the moment.
Okay.
But
that could change.
That could still change. And like I said, if the 49ers were win, the Eagles were to lose, Saints win. I don't know how that works out.
But I mean, even if the 49ers lose, I mean, I guess they could fall to 7, and maybe Eagles go up to 6.
I think if the Eagles were to win, and then the 49ers lose and the Saints win, the 49ers could be out at that point.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's how that goes.
Yeah, because if the Eagles win, they're pretty much 7th place.
Yes.
In the seeds.
I think the only way the Saints could win is if the
both lose. Yeah.
I don't see the Saints losing to the Falcons.
No.
We done beat them once this year. It was only by 2, but we beat them.
All right, here's let me look at this here. Let me see here what we got. Trying to see what scenarios we have. Okay, for San Francisco, they are in if they win or tie, or if New Orleans loses. So if New Orleans loses or ties, San Francisco is automatically in. New Orleans, the only way they can get in is a win and a San Francisco loss.
Who's San Francisco? Who the 49ers playing again?
Let's see. The 49ers are taking on the Rams. So that was a
Rams.
big game where y'all both picked the
Oh,
49ers.
Yeah,
So,
that's a big
we
game.
did. Okay,
yeah, big
hands.
game.
We picked a good game because fuck the Saints.
Yeah,
Sorry, had to get it
yeah,
out
yeah. We're
again.
going Niners on that one. Niners and Falcons.
And for the AFC, the Colts, if they win, they're in. Um, if the Chargers, Baltimore, or Pittsburgh lose, let's look at the Raiders here. Raiders win, they're automatically in. Okay,
Right.
or they
Right.
can tie an Indianapolis lose, or an Indianapolis plus Pittsburgh loss, and they're in.
So basically, the Raiders just need to win.
Yeah, if they win, they're in. They have nothing to worry about.
Yeah, the Raiders just need to win.
The Steelers need to win, and the Colts to lose for them to make it.
What about the Dolphins? Because I know
Well,
that's
no, the
your
Dolphins,
favorite.
they're out. They're out. They're done.
Yeah, so's the
That
Falcons.
loss.
So-
We needed to win this past week in order to even have a chance.
So
Yeah, so did
even
us.
so, even if the Raiders lose, they still have a chance.
Yes,
Oh, hot damn!
they have a chance if
Hot
Indianapolis
damn.
and Pittsburgh both lose.
Hot
Indianapolis,
damn!
no, Indi-
Yeah.
Jonathan Taylor's not going to lose.
Hey, he lost last week, motherfuckers.
But he's also playing the Jaguars this week, motherfucker.
Exactly. He's going to have 200 yards. He's going to have 200 yards in the first quarter.
He had 100 plus on the Raiders. He'll have 200 plus on the Jags.
No,
So-
he's going to have 400 on the Jags.
Sheesh.
Urban Meyer don't have to play defense.
Urban Meyer ain't a coach no more. Let's remember that.
Thank God for that.
Yeah, stay in college, right?
That's going to be
Stay.
interesting.
But hey, guys, anybody got any closing remarks?
I made my closing remarks a minute ago.
My
Then we
closing
got in playoff
remarks
talk.
is
What? Fuck the Saints.
Go Dolphins because we're horrible. And
No, it was Go ahead, Easy. Sorry.
no, you're good. That's nothing to cheer for here with the Dolphins.
My closing remarks was RIP my grandma.
Hey, there we go.
But
Feed a good one.
Yep.
yeah.
Let's see.
Hands, you didn't get to meet her like that, but you was around her that one time.
Hmm.
But me and Easy, she was a great woman.
Mm-hmm.
One of the best, I would say. But this is going to be another episode of the Big Three. It ran a little longer, but it needed to be longer.
That's right. And tune in next week so we can talk about who's in the playoffs, talk about playoff predictions, and what else is going on.
Hey,
Playoffs? We're going to talk about playoffs?
you
right.
heard it. You heard it here first.
All right.
We're always up with the news and the latest and greatest.
And you can follow us on everything. Instagram, Facebook,
Hit us up,
YouTube.
Facebook, Instagram.
Check out all
Spotify.
the Facebook page, Instagram page, Spotify, YouTube, everything. Go
We
on
want-
the
want-
big three.
We want all the love and all the smoke.
All the smoke.
This is another episode of Big Three, episode 5. So this is Julio signing out.
Hands signing out.
Easy. Out.